Hey everyone, welcome to Post to Post. My name's Neil. Thanks for joining me today. Real quick one coming at you, just a logo ranking from a league that I've actually looked at before. I have ranked these logos. We need to go back 4 years when I initially started on YouTube, when I was going through all of the leagues outside of the NHL. You know, I started with the NHL, then I did the AHL, I think I went to the ECHL, did all of the CHL around Canada, and then I kind of moved to Europe and did a bunch of those, the EIHL and the SHL and the SM Liga in Finland, and then all the way over to the Australia, the AIHL and stuff, and then did some more in Europe. And one of the leagues was this one that I'm about to do now, which is the Slovakia Tipos Extraliga. I think this is the name, or maybe it's just the Extraliga. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but we looked at the logos, we ranked them, we had a lot of fun with them, and typically I wouldn't redo a video like this soon, even though 4 years might not be considered soon. I guess soon is relative, but there's been a lot of logos that have changed in this league. So of the 12 teams, a lot of logos have changed. Now, I've had the request in the past to do other leagues that I've previously done where maybe only one or two of the, we'll say 15 have changed. That's not enough for me to really redo the video. But here, there's a pretty decent handful of teams that have updated their logos. And I think there are some other teams that maybe left and new ones came in or something like that. So anyways, just a quick video for you. I'm going to rank these, and we're going to talk about some of the new logos and some of the old logos and see where they fall. All right, let's get going. And these are sent in by Peter. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate you. Let's get going. I have ranked, and listen, I'm not even going to pronounce the names because I literally can't. Like, I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. I don't understand the language. So this team, I put last place. It kind of reminds me of the Burger King logo a little bit. Or not the Burger King logo, but the Burger King logo. I think they have like a secondary Burger King logo where it's just the king with a crown. It almost looks like a gambling logo as well, a sports betting gambling thing. I don't know if maybe I'm being influenced by DraftKings here or not, but it's okay. I mean, it's very modern. It's shaded nicely. It has nice dimension and stuff to it. I think it's maybe just a little bit too busy, and it just reminds me of other things. That is literally why it's last. Number 11, I put another team that I can't pronounce. It is, it's okay. It is very typical of something that I would see out of a European hockey league. A logo that likely hasn't changed since the year on the logo. In this case, it's 1910. I'm sure it has been modernized maybe a little bit, but the general shape is still there. And, there's nothing wrong with that. As a North American, we're so used to having things updated and new and fresh and stuff. And while I like that about North American culture and logos and all that stuff, that's great. There is something to say about the classicness and something that never changes of some of these European logos. And I really respect that. But I'm just not a huge fan of it, if that makes sense. I respect it. I just don't like this specific one that much. Number 10, this team. It's okay. It's a little cartoony. It is, at least it has some personality and has some life to it. The big arm kind of swooping down and clawing. So it has some veracity and aggression, which is something I do like to see in logos. I like to have a logo that would potentially intimidate the other team. And this does achieve that. I think in the eyes specifically, the expression in the mouth is more of a, oh, you just told a joke and I'm going to laugh kind of expression. So I don't know about the mouth expression, but the eye emotion is fantastic. Number 9, I have this one, and I think this is one of the more popular teams in the league. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And again, kind of a classic logo. Nothing super modern here. Just a nice, respectful logo that would look great on a jersey. I love orange and black together, so great color combination. But yeah, just an average logo overall, I would say. Next is the team. I think this was the team that got Jason in trouble originally in that original video, and he thought that the logo looked like a submarine. It wasn't. It didn't look like this logo. This is an updated one. But the logo that we looked at in the video, he thought it looked like a submarine, and no one else saw it. And then the rest of us kind of carried on with conversation. And for whatever reason, Jason just had one of those moments where he completely lost it. Like, he couldn't stop laughing. If you haven't seen the video, please go watch it. It's on the original Post to Post channel. Just look up the same league. You'll find it. And he was crying, laughing by himself, looking at the logo. Good meme and good memory on the channel. But this one, the updated logo, it looks like a guitar pick a little bit, but it looks like an alcoholic logo or a label that you'd see on a beer bottle or a wine bottle or something. And I kind of mean that as a compliment. Like, it looks like a brand that's been around for 100 years, and that's just the label that they use because that's what they're known for. Things don't really change, and although this is technically a new logo, it looks old, and I think it's better than their previous logo. And I like the colors too, that off-white with the burgundy. Nice. Number 7, this is probably one of the best color combinations in the league, using 2 shades of blue that look great together. This color combination is actually very similar to the original Pittsburgh Penguins colors back in the late 60s, so I appreciate another team using them. And it is maybe not really hockey specific, it's more baseball specific. You see a lot of baseball logos use the circular style logo with the text kind of around it, and that's totally fine, but I'm typically not a fan of these logos. It likely looks great on a jersey, and the colors are fantastic. That's one of the reasons it's up so high. Number 6, Dukla? I'll try that one. I assume, is a fox. It doesn't look exactly like a fox, but it can't be anything else. I don't think it's anything else. And it looks intense. The mouth is angry. The eyes are angry. There is something going on in the eyes, though. It almost looks like he's got hair in his eyes or something. I'm not sure if they're trying to say that that's a highlight, like a light highlight or something, but it's not working. The eye needs a little bit of work, but it's very modern, and it's nice. It's a nice logo. Number 5, no text, which is great. That's probably one of my favorite things of all these logos in this entire league, are the ones without text. No text, just a creature or a thing. And that is another very North American take. We tend to not like textual style logos, and just give us a creature, just give us a shape, or just give us something to represent the team, versus a text or a city name or anything like that. Don't even put hockey club on it. Like, none of that. Just give me the shape or the symbol. And this is exactly that. And it's symmetrical. It's shaded nice. He's got one shadow on one side. One of his eyes is in the light. One of his eyes is in the dark. So there's almost like a split personality thing happening here. He looks intense and he looks pissed, and I'd be scared. I'd be watching out to get hit by this guy. Number 4 is a bull. I think it looks like a dead bull or something, but it's pretty awesome. The shape in the background almost looks like a ninja star in a way, but it is colored green, so it almost looks like a scarf at the same time, like this big angry bull or creature with sharp horns is coming at you, but he's wearing a scarf, so he might be nice. That's kind of the vibes I get from this, but I do like it. Like, it's number 4 on my list, so I do really like it. It's modern, it's shaded nicely, and I like the expression in the face. Number 3, I think this is the logo, or one of the logos that hasn't changed. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe at the very least it's been modernized a little bit. I can't exactly remember, but it's nice. I love the colors, the light shade of blue, the dark shade of blue, with that off-white and then a gray or darker gray. It's an odd shape. There's a circle with a big tail coming out and then some horns on the top. It's just a very odd shape. It almost makes an S in a way, which if I'm not mistaken has nothing to do with the team. There's no S's anywhere, which is maybe a missed opportunity. But yeah, it's a nice logo. I really like it. I think it would look fantastic on a jersey. Number 2, this is, I think, one of the more popular teams in the league, Bratislava. And it's very close to the Pittsburgh Penguins early 90s logo. I've said that in the previous video. I'll say it again, but it doesn't matter. I really, really like this logo. Not just in this league, not just in Europe, but all of the leagues around the world, all of the hockey leagues. This is definitely one of my favorites. I believe it was in our March Madness logo showdown from last year. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I think it's a 4 or 5 part video series. It was a lot of fun, and I think it was in that. But it's simple. Like, there is nothing super busy about it. It's just it's a generic shape. It's an upside down triangle. Excuse me. Colors are nice, dark blue and the dark red. The eagle, he looks intense. He looks pissed. So heck yeah. And number 1, which I think is a new logo in the league, is, I'm not pronouncing that team. I don't know, but it has so much going on. Number 1, the colors are great. Number 2, it has nice shading. Look at the shading on the font. It gives a bit of perspective. And because it's shaded like that, and because it's angled or it's almost skewed at the top in and skewed out at the bottom, you get this visualization that in behind the head, it is leaning back a little bit. So it's almost like it's starting to lay down. And that's hard to do when you're designing a logo. It's hard to create perspective like that. And you got the guy in the middle, he looks like a priest or a cardinal or something. So the shape of his, whatever you want to call it, is also kind of the same shape as the mountains in the background. And he looks angry, he looks old and wise. And yeah, it's all contained in this one shape. So it's a little odd, but I do quite like it. It is definitely my favorite in this league. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know down below which was your favorite, which was your least favorite. And if you think I should redo any leagues that I've done in the past, please let me know down below in the comment section. If there are only 1 or 2 logos changed from the league, I'm almost certainly not going to do it. But if you think there's a league that I really need to do because they've updated a bunch of logos, please let me know. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll catch you later. Adios.